Good morning, fellers. So today we're going to be doing the intake manifold on a Toyota Sienna. We're not actually doing the manifold, we're just going after the spark plugs in the back, which if you've tried to done it, you know that you have to take the plenum off, which is not fun because there's some hidden brackets and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you how to get after the brackets and how to make it a little bit easier going back. So just keep watching and I'll show you steps you should do. If you like my video, just give me a like and subscribe at the end. Thanks. So first of all, you want to take your cover off, which is these Allen nuts. Take those off, and you want to take this 10 and screw that, and screw these 10s here, and then get the air cleaner out of the way, and then we'll start working on the plenum bolts. So once you get the intake boot off and stuff, there's two 10s, one here, one over here. Take those off, and you gotta pop this hose off your throttle plate there. Take that off, and then you got to expose these 8mm Allens. Take those off in these 10s, and then we'll go on from there. So you want to make sure that you get these 15s on the end too, on both sides, and then this bracket should lift up like so, and then we can start going after other stuff. So there's some brackets on the back we gotta go after now, so you want to make sure you jack up the J-hole and we'll go after the bottom. So if you look right through there, there's two brackets. There's one right there and there's one right there, and those are both 12s. And then there's one bracket way back over there, you barely see it, and you have to get around from the bottom. They're all 12mm. So it makes it a little easier if you take the throttle plate off here. So we're going to take these 4 10s out, and you shouldn't have to get any gaskets. You should be able to reuse it. Just kind of pull that away, reach in there and get your second bracket right down here. But we're still going to have to go after the bottom of your back bracket over there. So if you have fat hands like me, you need a little bit more room. We're going to go ahead and take this off here too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 bolts. So we're going to take that off. So and we're on the bottom of the engine here, and that bolt right there, that bracket around behind my light, you remove that, and once you remove that, up top you can move your plenum forward a little bit, and then you should be able to access your last bolt for your bracket in order to get everything out of the way. So just keep watching. So what I like doing is like lifting this up a little ways and put some rags down, so when you do move this over, you don't drop any rocks or anything like that on it.
So this is the plenum out, and we're just kind of looking at our gasket right now. You can see how this is the old gasket, how it's kind of flattened down. That's why we replaced it, because once you put it back on there, it's not going to seal as good. You can see where it's flattened down there. So this is what the backside looks like. There's the first bracket, then there's the second bracket right there. Kind of didn't get a good shot there, but you can kind of see it. And this is your PCV right there. So you want to make sure that you put your hose on there. So in order to get your bracket out of the back, it's 14 here. This one right here that you have to remove in order to get access to this 14. So that's what you do. Off. And once you get everything off, it's pretty straightforward. You just take your 10s off, take your coils off, take your spark plugs out, take your spark plugs. It's pretty simple. So when you put the new plugs in, you just want to make sure that they're snug. Not super tight, just snug. You only want like 15 pounds. So our new gasket's in there. You can see how much more pronounced it is than this one. So that means, you know, it looks a lot better when it's new. On your other gaskets, you can do some RTV if you want to, but it should be fine. So you shouldn't really have to worry about it. So I'm gonna put it back on. So before you tighten anything down, you just want to have everything fingered loose, because you want to make sure everything fits before you start tightening stuff down. If you do that before you do that, then it's not going to fit like you think it's going to fit. So just make sure you tighten everything down evenly and just keep watching. So before you tighten down this half, don't worry about the rest of this for right now. Just that bracket and the back bracket behind there and all this stuff. Before you tighten any of that, we'll make sure everything's finger tight. Once everything's lined up, then you go ahead and tighten it down, and you shouldn't have any problems. So and just like that, we're done. So that's how you put it back together and take it apart. If you have any questions, just comment below, and as always, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope it helps you do your job.